Today, we're going to continue our discussion of comparing fractions by creating equivalent fractions with common denominators. Let's begin today's lesson comparing 5/6 and 7/8. As we discussed in our previous lesson, our first step will be to find a common denominator. So we're going to be listing the multiples of 6 and 8. As we look at our list, we can see that the lowest or least common denominator for 6 and 8 is 24. So we're going to be creating equivalent fractions with the denominator of 24. The next step is to find numerators for our equivalent fraction. We'll begin with 5/6. 5/6 is equivalent to something over 24. As we examine this, we need to determine 6 multiplied by what number gives us 24. 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. Therefore, we multiply the numerator 5 by the same number 4, and we get a numerator of 20. Let's find the equivalent fraction for 7/8 that has a denominator of 24. 7/8 is equivalent to something over 24. We begin by examining our denominators. 8 multiplied by what number is 24? 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. Therefore, we're going to multiply the numerator 7 by 3 and get 21. 7/8 is equivalent to 21 24ths. We can place our numerators over here on the left. 5/6 is equivalent to 20 24ths, and 7/8 is equivalent to 21 24ths. As we examine our equivalent fractions, we notice that 20 is less than 21. Therefore, 5/6 is less than 7/8. Let's take a look at another example and compare 2/9 and 1/6. Once again, we'll begin by listing the multiples of 9 and 6. While listing the multiples, we can see that the least common denominator or lowest common multiple for 6 and 9 is 18. So we're going to be creating equivalent fractions with a denominator of 18. The next step is going to be to determine the numerators in our equivalent fractions. 2/9 is equivalent to something over 18. we have to determine what number multiplied by 9 is 18. 9 multiplied by 2 is 18. Therefore, we have to multiply the numerator by the same number. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So 2/9 is equivalent to 4/18. Let's look at our other fraction, 1/6. 1/6 is equivalent to something over 18. Once again, we'll begin by determining what number multiplied by 6 is 18. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. Therefore, we have to multiply the numerator by the same number, 3. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. Now, we can place our equivalent fractions on the left. Since we know that 2/9 is equivalent to 4/18 and 1/6 is equivalent to 3/18, we can see that 4/18 is greater than 3/18, which means 2/9 is greater than 1/6.